Good morning, traders, and this is your Dow Jones Day trade setup for today, which is not going to be much of a setup. So we had an announcement after the market closed last night that all travel from Europe has been banned to the US. Trump came out with that gem of a solution, which I'll run through that now when I'm talking about. But that basically has dropped the market 5%. So the market is, well, just short of 5%. So as far as I'm concerned, we are going to hit limit down today again on the futures market. So pretty much where I have this line drawn in here, 22,240 is more than likely the limit down area for the futures market. And then we're going to have to wait and see what happens at the open, which pretty much will run through what happened on Monday. But it's gonna hurt a lot of traders at the moment. So if we just come to the hour quickly, you'll see what I mean. So Monday we had the gap down. There was our close there. We had the gap down, which was basically 4.9%. And you can see there, the market just closed. Okay, and then it opened again at the US Open, and when it did gap down, okay, it hit the next level, which was 7%, and then it actually, I think it went as far as 13%, if I'm correct. No, it didn't go as far as 13. Basically hit the 7, came down, and then the buyer stepped in. Okay, this move up here was Trump saying he had a great plan for the coronavirus, and then yesterday everybody was like, skeptical about this plan, and then you can see at the market close right over here, he then announces a travel ban from Europe, and we fall. So this coronavirus or corona fear at the moment is clearly what's driving the market. Oil's down 5% as a result as well. So, the damage to the travel industry is massive. Damage to the oil industry is just as big. And whether it's the right thing or not is debatable, but still, it's not the right thing for us in the markets. What we do have here, and I've pointed it out, is that this could be a flag, and it does look like it's going to be a flag. So you're probably looking at another, I think it's about a 2,000 point drop. So if we just use that level there. Another 1,000 point drop. And I think what you need to bear in mind, if you look to the left, you have a gap here, fairly close to where this level is. So that there is definitely a magnet, considering that we are past this fractal level here. So as far as I'm concerned, any pullback is going to be a selling opportunity, and you are looking to target this gap close, 21,676. Okay, and there are a few other little gaps to the downside as well. You can see there's one just below this level here. Okay, and then we've got these two gaps down here, all the way down here. So let's just put that level in roughly there. And then we have even more gaps as well. So there are a whole host of magnets to the downside for this at the moment. Okay, so for my advice today is stay the hell away. Don't even try and jump in on a short here. You're going to get yourself burnt, because what more than likely happens is the thing will go limit down, and when it does go limit down, it's just going to stay static, and then the market's going to keep falling, and basically what will happen is you'll be trapped with a nice, well, if you're short, you're going to be profitable. If you're trying to go long here, assuming that this is the bottom, and it gaps down like it did on Monday, you're going to be trapped in with a 1,000 point loss. So my advice right now is stay well away from this until the European market opens. well, no, until the US market opens, sorry, and take it from there. But it's not going to fall further than where it is at the moment. So don't try and jump in short here. More than likely, it's either just going to stop or there'll be a bit of a bounce. But I think it's more than likely gonna just pause here and then continue until we find some support further down. Okay, so anyway, if you're out the market, just watch this from the sidelines. I wouldn't even try jump into it. If you are short, well done. You're going to have a pretty big payday if you keep some in. I think using this fractal here as your stop, just keep that short going. Okay, anyway, I hope it helps somebody, and we'll catch you later. Cheers for now.